Imagine you make a flawless professional call. The execution is perfect. The client is thrilled. The outcome is exactly what you wanted. But instead of a commendation, you get pulled into a meeting and reprimanded. Why? Because you didn't get clearance first. This is the expertise overreach trap. It is a specific type of error that doesn't happen because you lack competence. It happens precisely because you are highly skilled, and that high level of confidence causes your capability to outrun your actual mandate. To counter this, we use a structured workflow called the master pause. It is an immediate, reliable antidote designed to interrupt that dangerous instinct. Step 1. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. Right now, I want you to bring to mind one specific high-stakes decision you need to make today. Relying solely on your professional instinct in these moments is a gamble. By applying this specific protocol, we are going to convert that dangerous intuition into a safe, accountable, and clearly documented process. Look at that piece of paper. Write down your current decision in a single, unambiguous sentence. Every professional decision you make is governed by two distinct variables: capability and authorization. It is crucial to separate these in your mind. Capability means, I have the skill to do this well. Authorization strictly means, this action is explicitly in my job description and mandate. Now score your current decision from 1 to 5 on the capability scale, and then from 1 to 5 on the authorization scale. Plotting these on a 2x2 grid reveals 4 states. High capability but low authorization puts you in the top left trap quadrant. Here, high capability generates a feeling of absolute certainty, actively masking the fact that you lack the mandate to act. If your decision lands in this quadrant, you are currently in danger. You must immediately initiate the 3-question pause protocol before taking any action. The first diagnostic question of the pause protocol is straightforward. Is this mine to do? To answer this accurately, you need to completely ignore your skill level, ignore the likelihood of a positive outcome, focus strictly on your mandate. Test: if an external party attributed this to your firm, would your bosses have known it was coming? The rule is strict. If there is a fraction of a doubt about explicit authorization, write down the word pause on your paper. Next, we move to the second diagnostic question. What is the 24-hour downside? We must separate real urgency from constructed urgency. Real urgency has a specifically named consequence attached to a hard external deadline. Constructed urgency is the vague feeling that waiting causes awkwardness. If a 5-minute message fixes it, the urgency is fake. By systematically dismantling that constructed urgency, you remove the primary emotional excuse we use to bypass formal authorization. This brings us to the final diagnostic question. Who needs to know? Identify anyone whose prior awareness of this action would change either how it is executed or how it is received. This step is not about groveling for bureaucratic permission. It is about actively mapping the risk gap between your action and stakeholder awareness. Look at your paper again. Physically write down the specific name of that person and write exactly how you will inform them, like a Slack message or a brief email. By naming that gap, you transform a looming professional risk into a simple, highly actionable task. Look at what you've just done. You took a decision fueled by dangerous instinct and successfully ran it through an auditable, accountable stress test. You now have a binary next step. You can either execute the decision with absolute certainty, or you must send that quick message to the specific name you just wrote down. The master pause is just your first line of defense. To uncover your long-term blind spots, the crucial next step is to run the Expertise Overreach Risk Profiler. You can download the full decision-making implementation pack right now at fulcrum.blog. In high-stakes environments, consistent process, not just raw competence, is what guarantees your survival.